Daniel and the lions. Faith that stands firm. Long ago, in the mighty empire of Babylon, lived a man of God named Daniel. Though he was far from his homeland, Daniel never forgot the God of Israel. From his youth, he had purposed in his heart not to defile himself, but to live in obedience to the Lord, no matter the cost. Because of his wisdom and integrity, King Darius appointed Daniel as one of the highest officials in the land. But Daniel's favor with the king stirred envy in the hearts of other rulers. They could not find any corruption or weakness in him, for Daniel was faithful in all things. So they devised a plan. If they could not trap him in matters of government, they would trap him in matters of his faith. They convinced King Darius to sign a decree that for 30 days no one could pray to any god or man except the king. Whoever disobeyed would be thrown into the lion's den. The law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. It was final. Daniel heard of the decree, yet his faith did not waver. 3 times a day, as was his custom, he opened the windows toward Jerusalem, knelt, and prayed to the living God. His enemies spied on him and quickly reported it to the king. Darius was heartbroken, for he loved Daniel. All day he searched for a way to save him, but the law was unchangeable. At last, with sorrow, the king commanded Daniel to be cast into the den of lions. But before the stone was rolled across the entrance, the king said, "May your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you." Through the night, the lions prowled around Daniel. Their roar echoed in the darkness, but they did not touch him, for God sent his angel, who shut the mouths of the lions. Daniel was kept safe in the shadow of the Almighty. At dawn, King Darius hurried to the den and cried out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from the lions?" From the darkness came Daniel's voice, "O King, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths, and they have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him." The king was overjoyed. Daniel was lifted from the den, unharmed. The enemies who had plotted against him were cast into the lion's den themselves, and the beasts overpowered them instantly. Then King Darius made a decree throughout the land. For he is the living God and steadfast forever. His kingdom is one which shall not be destroyed, and his dominion shall endure to the end. The motivation for us today. Daniel's story is not just ancient history. It is a call for us today. When the world pressures us to compromise, when laws or culture oppose our faith, will we stand firm like Daniel? His courage shows us that obedience to God is worth any cost. The lion's den may look different in our lives: fear, rejection, financial struggles, persecution. But the same God who delivered Daniel is with us. He still shuts the mouths of lions. Faith does not mean avoiding trials. It means trusting God in the midst of them. Daniel's victory reminds us of God's promise. "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned." Isaiah 43:2. So let us live like Daniel, faithful, prayerful, unshaken. For the God who delivered him is the same yesterday, today, and forever.